Gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Alexa. She'd like to start her own nuclear war.
She was trained as a lethal assassin.
I got a guy at Gate 4, says he's from the shop. Braver, Mark L.
He was trained as a field operative by the CIA.
I'm sure you recognize the subject. Kluge broke into our security lab and stole the encoded microchip.
Working together again to recover a stolen state-of-the-art missile guidance system. Lorenzo Lamas, Kathleen Kinmont, John Savage.
You know Kluge's methods and his weaknesses. Find the location of the chip and recover it.
What if I say no?
I'm sure Tanya will grow up to be a perfectly normal girl. Only you won't be around to see it.
Everybody down! Now!
Alexa is forced to return to her old way of life for one more mission. Crossing paths with an old acquaintance.
And now, my dear Alexa, why are you here?
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever it takes to survive.
I don't know whether she's trying to convince him or maybe work for herself or...
Damn it, you know she's gone over to Kluge. I'm putting a sanction out on a woman, codename Alexa.
She's caught between the forces of a dangerous madman and an even more dangerous United States government. In a violent world, violence is her savior.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Screw you, Graver.
Anytime.
The bitch is back.
Still a lawyer, Frank?
Yeah, still a self-serving bitch.
Friend needs advice. I'll set it up for you. Husband and wife do a one-time drug deal. Only the wife decides the new house would be happier without the husband.
Bridget!
She's anxious to start spending.
The husband is entitled to half of whatever you buy with that cash.
For how long?
Well, as long as it takes to finalize the divorce. Called 3 times since he got the paperwork, something about a loan shark in his thumb.
The $100,000 that we borrowed is $150 now, and he wants it.
I'll pay off the shark. Maybe a divorce will be even.
You get anything? She's in cow country.
The first seduction was fast.
You have your own place?
Yes.
Do you have indoor plumbing?
Yes, I have indoor plumbing, I have electricity, and I have a name.
No names.
It was easy.
You're different than the others, Mike. I feel like, maybe I could love you.
But the last seduction
What type of list are we trying to make?
Cheating husband list.
was murder.
This guy in New York. 10 million payoff to the widow if he dies of an unnatural death. She's willing to give us a third.
You're talking about murder.
You, me, $3 million. The only loser in the whole deal is a wife-beating old bastard.
You're crazy.
I'm out of here, Mike. You have a way of making a woman feel like a one-way train ticket.
I'll do it. I'll kill the bastard.
You're up for this, right?
If you find her, I'll be glad to separate her from the cash.
She's here.
She's in New York.
Let's go for a little drive. Where does this end with you?
What the hell are you doing?
Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, and Bill Pullman in a film by John Dahl, The Last Seduction.
I want to see prisoner 2675. I run a multinational business here, Mr. Robbins. Basically, I take human garbage from around the world and I reprocess it. You will have no future contact with the outside world. No visitors, no phone calls, no letters. For all intents and purposes, you're dead. Was there anything you wanted to add?
To never turn your back on me again. Prisoner 2675 has been delivered, sir.
Welcome to vacation paradise. Enjoy.
I could use a man like you.
We appear to have an opening.
And what if I say no?
That would be very disappointing.
Bye.
Sir, prisoner 2675 is alive. He's at the Insider's cage.
What is this place?
Sanctuary, Mr. Robbins. We've created a new society here, a civilized one. We live under constant threat from the outsiders.
He's military trained, you realize that? Somebody taught him how to kill.
You have proven yourself a highly resourceful man. We'd like you to join us.
All I want to do is get off this island. Now I'm gonna kill you.
You want it? Come and get it! No!
I want you to crush the Yakuza. I want you to hit him, and I want you to hit him hard.
In a city at war, they were innocent victims. Caught in the crossfire.
Somebody help me over here! Dad!
Do you remember what he looked like?
It's a tattoo, we know that. It's Yakuza, we know that too.
There's a favorite story of the Yakuza. It says that Blue Tiger is always in search of the Red Tiger.
Driven by revenge, she's about to enter a dangerous world. In search of a killer.
Agent Crime Investigation Section. Unfortunately, I can't strip search the entire population of Little Tokyo. You apparently have.
This is the age of dangerous sex. You should always know who you're fucking with.
Virginia Madsen.
Name?
Gina Hayes.
Occupation?
Mother.
Heads an international star cast in this high-octane thriller from the producers of American Yakuza.
Attention!
Blue Tiger.
Kristen was the perfect daughter. But then she met Kenny.
You okay?
And everything changed.
You gotta have a dream. They say you're not alive unless you have dreams. Hold that. Give me a couple of beers.
Kenny, not another one.
Keep the change.
Kenny, I love you.
Yeah, you're gonna like this one. She's even better than her picture.
Sorry I blew the meat. I know I let you down.
You let yourself down. Think I was asleep when you finally decided to come home last night?
Kristen, what's wrong?
I'm pregnant.
My parents are gonna hate me. I just know it.
I said I'd take care of everything. And I will. You count on it.
Jack! She's gone. Kristen's gone.
But we don't actually begin the search for 48 hours.
She could be anywhere in the country by then.
Well, this will be your home till the baby is born.
Welcome to Hotel Prager's.
Now this one's gonna bring us top dollar. Try to keep this one happy, yeah? Good breeding stock.
Mrs. Bishop said she thought Kenny wanted Sarah's baby so he could sell it.
Well, she was probably right.
Kenny's been crisscrossing the country like a regular little Johnny Appleseed.
How can they get away with this?
Your parents know where we are.
Kristen, he lied to you.
Don't you say that.
He got you pregnant to sell the baby.
D. Wallace Stone, Danica McKellar. Cradle of Conspiracy.
Bolt your windows. Lock your doors. Prepare yourselves for a horrific journey into sheer, blinding terror.
Hello, kitties.
For what began as a classic comic book has been resurrected.
What's happening,
To become one of the scariest, most innovative, and frighteningly funny fantasy shows.
I hope you brought your appetite.
New World International and The Crypt Keeper present Vault of Horror. 4 volumes of terror guaranteed to take your breath away forever.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
Featuring some of Hollywood's biggest names in their most frightening roles. Treat Williams, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, she's dangerous.
Judd Nelson, Christopher Reeve, Joe Pesci.
Oh, too sexy for my hair.
Timothy Dalton, Beverly D'Angelo, Priscilla Presley, and Lou Diamond Phillips.
I hope you're not tortured out, kiddies.
And directed by some of the most successful names in film and television. Such screen stars as Michael J. Fox, Tom Hanks, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre's Toby Hooper, William Friedkin, and Joel Silver. So if you want to scream, be scared, or just plain die of fright, join the Crypt Keeper for a journey into madness you'll never forget, no matter how hard you try.
I say it's time for taps.
Vault of Horror.